Today's episode's brought to you by Me Undies. Me Undies. The undies that I have on me. Also today we're brought to you by Factor. Factor is delicious, ready-to-eat meals sent to your home for your easy breezy scheduled life. Now let's jump into this podcast. Hello everybody, it's time for Crendor.
Listen, Crendor in the morning.
In the morning. Broadcasting live. In 4-hour recording studio. Recording. Wake your ass up, it's the next Crendor in the morning. Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Cox and Crendor in the morning. Woo. Yeah, that didn't sound excited at all. That is, woo. You can do better. I think you can do better.
I'm running out of steam.
You had 2 woos and that was it.
That's all the woos I got, and that's my daily woo quota.
That's why they call you 2 woo Crendor.
That is.
This is exactly why.
Crendor.
Yep, 2 woo.
How you doing?
Last night, I had a dream, and I was going to tell you about it, and then within like 6 or 7 minutes of waking up, completely forgot it. I hate that. I hate it so much. It was so bizarre, and it was one of those dreams where it felt real, and everything in it seemed real. I wish I could describe it to you better, but I can't because I forgot all of it. Literally, it's all gone.
I think your body's designed to do that.
I guess so. I would love to have some sort of... Maybe I can look it up. Like, why do we forget dreams?
Yeah, I was just Googling that now. Since dreams are thought to primarily occur during REM sleep, the sleep stage when the MCH cells turn on, activation of these cells may prevent the content of a dream from being stored in the hippocampus. Consequently, the dream is quickly forgotten. Is that part of the reasoning of why we, on a daily basis, don't question whether the dream is reality? Because it no longer is a memory, if that makes any sense? You know what I mean? Like, if you remembered all your dreams, wouldn't, after a while, your dreams and your waking life start to, like, mesh together in your memory? They probably would a little bit, yeah. There's definitely some dreams you have that they feel real. And if you remember them, like, enough, they legit feel like they happen.
I don't know. I'm very curious if it's some sort of biological thing that we just developed over time. Because, you know, I've seen all sorts of different animals dream. Dogs always, right? Cats. We even saw that one spider dreaming that one time.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I don't know what it's very interesting to me. But yeah, I forgot it. It doesn't matter at all. I totally forgot what it was. And I was going to write it down and everything and just immediately forgot.
Well, I think it could get kind of fired up, because I know I've had it where I like don't remember a dream, and then like later in the day something happens and it's like boom, and then you remember the dream. You know what I mean?
I got no fire. I don't even have a spark. I got nothing. It's gone.
Well, you just haven't had that spark yet.
Maybe not.
You know what I mean? Like sometimes you might be sitting around later, you're watching TV or something, and all of a sudden it's like boom, and you're like, I remember.
Well, at that point, we won't be doing a podcast, so it doesn't matter.
Well, that's very true.
It doesn't matter to me then.
That happens.
I'll forget it again. I'll be like, get out of here. I don't even like you now. Yeah.
That's true.
But there is one thing that I want to talk to you about.
All right.
You, for years, have gone to my Twitter and hit me with my own Twitter feed stuff.
That's true.
So I'm going to get you because, in case anyone doesn't know, our dear friend Crendor here is a character now in World of Warcraft.
Right.
You can find his NPC in a boat. Very funny. It's Cren the Pointless. Hilarious. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think it might have been Wowhead or one of those Warcraft websites.
Yeah, it was Wowhead. Posted a thing like, Crendor's in the game. My absolute favorite comments are the ones that are like, who the hell is that? Who?
I laughed so hard.
Yeah, I've been seeing those in the old feed.
I was dying. I was like, time out. First off, that is the most appropriate response. But second off, there are people who are like outraged as well, who are like, I thought Warcraft wasn't going to do this anymore.
Yeah.
I thought they said they were going to stop doing this. And I'm like, why do you even care? What does it matter?
Yeah, I don't know. People just get mad for no reason, especially on Twitter. Twitter is like the the place to get mad for no reason. Or the people like, never heard of them. It's like, oh, I guess that means it's irrelevant then. Should just remove it because this one random person hasn't heard of me.
Yeah, that's someone replied with something like that where someone's like, I don't know who this is. And they're like, well, since you're the most important person in the world, I mean, clearly we should take it down and remove it. Like, come on.
I mean, like, those people care more than I do. I'm just like, oh, this is cool, dude. All right. And they're just like, this is unbelievable. What about this person? What about that person?
I genuinely cannot stress how much I love the idea of a guy named Cren the Pointless who literally is pointless and people being like, I don't know. I don't even know who this is. I don't know what this is. It's like, yeah, well, that's the pointlessness of it. Doesn't matter if you do or not.
I also think it's, I feel like if they were going to add in anything, it would be like, in reference to the Pointless Top 10, because I feel like that series is the one that kind of shows off the stuff that people don't notice. Like, I'm sure there's like a bunch of people on the art team or something are like, wow, we put a bunch of work into the ceiling, and then nobody ever cares about the ceiling. And finally, somebody's like, hey, look at the ceiling, and everyone's like, wow. And then they're like, wow, finally, my work is recognized.
Absolutely. I completely agree. You're doing them as a company a service. You know, it may be one that is self-promotional for you, but like you're showing off their game in a way that isn't like, I hear this Warcraft is made of poo-poo and butts and it's terrible and everything about it sucks. Like you're not one of the many content creators who that's how they make their money. You're not doing that. So if anyone deserves to be in the game, it's you.
And I'm also not a person being like, I only do World of Warcraft. This is all I do. Here's my WoW news show. Here's this thing. It's like I just go like, hey guys, there's some cool stuff to look at in the game.
Again, Cren the Pointless. Absolutely perfect
pointless
character. And he's fishing. And he says, see ya at the end of it. And honestly, anyone who has any problem, that's on, they're like, stupid. I'm going to say it. You're stupid. You're stupid little baby people.
I mean, you know, whatever. It's the internet. It happens. People are blah, and then people just move on.
This is why you're a better person than me. I would be like, can't you be happy for anyone? Why must you always be like, I don't like it. It's not for me. Well, not everything is for you. You're
not gonna change those people. You're not gonna change the way people think. You're just you just gotta do what you do and keep going.
I constantly try to imagine that anyone who's like a giant piece of shit on the internet is 12. That's how I get through life. Even though I know it's not true, I like to imagine that they're all hiding behind avatars anyway. And there's young kids who are in that weird, like, I think I know everything phase of being a teenager. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, all right, I gotta relax. These kids, they don't know what the hell's going on. They've got no parental supervision on the internet, so I'll let it pass. But sometimes I'm like, how dare you? How dare you?
I don't know. That's it. Like, I'm happy being like, all right, it's there. I got my thing. I move on. And then, honestly, I already was just like, this is cool. And then Wowhead just keeps being like, look at this. It's like the second time they tweeted the thing. It's like those news sites that are just like, look, this thing is here. Or like, this person did a thing. This streamer did a thing. It's like, all right.
Well, I've always said you're the Amaranth of World of Warcraft.
Oh, yeah.
I stand by that.
Yeah, you've always said that.
What I think is so funny is people being upset about influencers or creators or whatever being characters in game, and how people are like, well, I thought they said they weren't going to do that anymore ever since, something, some guy got caught up in some drama and like allegations of this or that, whatever. And I'm just like, of all the people I'm not worried about that being a problem for.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what kind of scandal you would be involved with on the internet.
This isn't even like something like McCree or whatever. It's just like a main character in a thing, or like, I don't know. This is something where they could literally take Cren the Pointless, and if they're like, we really don't want like influencers in the game, just make it like Carl the Pointless, and nobody cares. Like it's literally a meaningless NPC that does nothing except sit there. It's not like a quest giver.
Yeah, it's not like you're gonna name multiple items and characters after like a lead writer, and the lead writer turns out to be like sexual pest and shit.
Yeah,
it's not like you're gonna do that. Yeah, you're just like one dude.
Yeah, I don't know. It's It's dumb. I saw the one they're just like, well, yeah, we shouldn't do this because they could be a bad person. It's like you can do that to literally anybody. Like, we shouldn't honor this guy today. He could be a bad person. Like, imagine every time like an athlete or something, or just like oh, let's honor old Rick at the library. He's worked here 7 years. Like, we shouldn't do that. He could be a really bad person.
He could be a terrible human being.
House.
Yeah, you don't know. You don't know the secrets.
Yeah, he might have not even done it yet. We shouldn't do it.
You get caught up in a crazy internet scandal that ruins your career. What was it?
Oh God, I don't know.
What was the thing? Just think about what is the thing that would ruin your. What is like you've been caught up in it. It's out there now. They've taken away your WoW character. What is it that you did?
Let's see. All right, what do I do? The gym, steroids. Too many roids.
I'm going to let you know, a lot of the times steroids actually improve your public profile.
Oh, that's true. All right. God, what do I do? I don't know. There's like
I love that it's this
of.
hard for you to even come up with any possible, like, what did I do to get canceled? Like, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Out of anyone in the world, you're the least likely to be canceled person I've ever known. I don't know what you could do.
I don't party. I don't talk to new people.
You don't?
I got nothing.
That's what I'm saying. They're over here worried as hell, like, this guy could be a scumbag. I mean, yes, that's very true. Definite scumbag. But, like, not in a way that's going to get you banned from stuff.
Yeah. No. I've seen plenty of content creators that got plenty of things that they're not good people.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. Well, that's why I only do characters that are like weird.
Right.
So if I ever get caught up in stuff, I'm going to be like, well, I wasn't a gamer, my dick exploded, so if anything, that was a warning.
But the main thing here that we're missing is that I still wish they would have done the ogre with us.
Sure, but I have a feeling that after making several videos saying do not buy Blizzard products until they fire the CEO, I feel like they're not going to include me in things.
Yeah. Plus, it's just, I'm also one of those people, I just hate the attention. Like, I don't like it, which is weird because you would think, like, all the content creators, people are just like, I need to get on this show, I need to get on this podcast, I need to, get my name out there, promote, and I'm just like, man, I hate attention.
Yeah, the whole gimmick is get yourself out there as much as possible, no matter what it takes. And you're kind of like, well, if you mean by get yourself out there, go to the gym and eat a muffin and come home, then yeah, I'm doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's why I always said I would not even want to be a person that gets higher than maybe like 2,000 viewers on Twitch. I think once you go above that point, it gets too chaotic.
But that weird Twitch thing they do now where they like say if you play this many ads, we'll give you a certain amount of money. Dude, that Golgothan guy was like $21,000 for a month of doing that. I mean,
yeah, but if
I think about it, I'm like, maybe I should be doing that.
If you're at that point, you're probably making a shit ton of money from every other thing you're doing.
Yeah, but that's a lot of money, though.
How many viewers are they getting, though?
Oh, I mean, probably a lot, I would imagine. That's how you're getting $21,000 a month.
Yeah.
From doing that ad thing. The problem is it's like you have to do 3 minutes of ads every hour, which is a lot of ads when you think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no different than TV, but to be honest, for a viewing experience, it does feel like a lot.
I've seen those ad things, and at my viewership, the ad program is not great. Like it's like, okay, I think I actually make like slightly less from just doing whatever I do now with ads, which is just letting them play.
Sure.
And not caring. And I'm like, well, why would I do this program? Like, it doesn't even make sense. They're not like, hey, here's $50,000. Like, oh, wow. It's just like, So I'm like, I'm not going to run 3 minutes of ads every hour. I'd rather just not have ads at all at that point.
Right? It is interesting. And also, it's kind of like they're trying to get it so if you do ads, you'll have less ads show when people get to your channel. I don't.
Yeah,
It seems like a lot. It seems like a lot, and I'm kind of over it.
It's it's the thing where if you run ads for I don't remember how long, but then if you go to their stream where they just ran ads, you won't get ads when you click on their stream.
Okay. I mean, I guess that checks out. I know there has to be some reason for people to want to do that stuff, but I also know that they require, I mean, like, obviously the reason is money, but I know they require you stream X number of hours every month to do it, to get the money. And to me, I'm like, I don't like that.
Yeah, it's like if YouTube was like, you have to make at least 40 videos a month.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then we'll pay you this ad rate. It's like, I don't know if I want to do that. See, then you're, like, even with streaming, it starts hitting the point where they're, like, forcing you to stream. Like, you have to stream this many hours. And it's like, doesn't matter if you're not feeling good, if you don't want to do it. And then you're just like, hey, guys, we're streaming. And then people are like, wow, this guy's not having fun. And then, you know, people can see it.
It's very interesting because I have watched friends, especially now that we're towards the end of the month, and I think, isn't September Subtember or whatever it is?
Yeah.
So a lot of people are taking vacations right now. And watching people on Twitter be like, I'm going on vacation for a week. I've never been so scared. I'm like, what? Wait, what? Why are you afraid to go on vacation? What? It's like, I'm leaving my stream for the first time in 6 years, and I'm like, what the absolute okay, that's scary. That sounds like an addiction.
Yeah, well, I mean, Twitch is filled with a lot of workaholic people where they go nonstop. I mean, you did just say the other week that you didn't want to get COVID or whatever because then you weren't going to be able to do anything. That's kind of like a vacation. Not a fun one.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, having COVID and not being able to talk when your job is talking, it isn't just like, I can't make videos. It's I couldn't make videos. I couldn't do podcasts.
Wouldn't that be like a vacation?
I'm going to let you know, I don't think COVID qualifies as a vacation.
Well, I just said it's a vacation. It's a shitty vacation.
Yeah, but, like, it isn't. I could leave and go. Like, I went and hung out with you for a few days, and that was, like, fine. I didn't stress about work, and I just hung out. So I can do that. No big deal. I'm just saying COVID is a different beast altogether because there is no defined ending. Like, I don't know when I'll be able to talk fine again. And there's been moments in the past where, you know, that one summer where I was really sick.
Oh, yeah.
It was like 3 months before I could talk correctly like a human being. If you want to go know what that's like, go watch that video where I'm choking on the goat meat thing. That's me dying of laughter because I couldn't breathe because that summer was terrible.
That's true. I remember that was the time we went to E3 and you went into the bathroom. You were in there for like 30 minutes.
Dude, it sucked. That was that time that we went out and ate those hot dogs at the Devolver Digital booth, and I literally couldn't eat the hot dog because it like hurt my throat so bad.
Jesus.
I was dying. I don't know what I had. I'm glad I don't have it anymore. That sucked, dude.
Is it like bronchitis?
Yeah, I think it was bronchitis. It was something along those lines. I know that what eventually cured is I went to the doctor and was like, look, doc, I've had this cough for a month and a half, maybe 2 months. It will not go away. I'm no longer sick, but the cough won't go away. And when I cough, I feel like I'm going to die. And they were like, all right, take these 85 pills. They like gave me multiple packs of pills. And then they gave me like all these different things to drink and stuff. And I was like, okay. And then 3 days later, I was fine. Which, hello, modern medicine. You're kicking ass. Keep doing what you're doing. I don't know what they filled me with, but man, that was great. I was like, all right, I guess I'll do what the doctor says. And then after the weekend, I was like, oh my God, I can talk. And ever since then, I've been very worried about getting, like super sick. A cold or whatever is fine. But having been there, I'm like, no, thank you. I'm not going back to that. That was the worst.
Oh, the worst thing I read was mono. That was the sore throat I had from that was like a week of just the worst sore throat ever. My throat was like closing up. And then the worst was it gave me gastritis because I was taking so many Advil. They like tore up my stomach.
Dude, that sucks, man.
Yeah, it was bad. That was just 3 weeks. It was 3 weeks of just the worst. That was never again.
You have my complete and total sympathy because, my God. Yeah.
I did write down one thing I heard this week.
You heard? Oh, this week. I was like, when you had mono?
No.
You remembered that?
I was walking around outside, and I was walking past some like restaurants. There's this table of just old, not like old, but like in their like 50s, 60s, and they were all drinking. And I guess school started this week because I heard one of them. Someone mentioned teaching, and then this other guy is like bald guy with a goatee goes, and the kids were assholes, which is why I'm still sitting here. And they're like sitting at the bar.
I need you to understand that is the truth of being a teacher. So you're like, I hate those kids. And I know teachers are like, I love my kids. Nah, every teacher has a group of kids. They have that one class, they're just like, I hate everyone in that class.
Yeah.
They're all terrible kids. Their parents are raised complete assholes. Oh, yeah, don't let anyone fool you. Don't do that.
I remember there was one class. It was like some science class. I don't remember what kind of science. And the teacher hated that class. Like, she already had migraines or something, which I don't know how people get so many migraines. I get like one every like 4 or 5 months, and that's bad enough. And she had to deal with that class of like, it was like 20 annoying kids, and then like me, another kid, and this one girl. They were like the only quiet ones. Remember, she came up to the three of us one time, and she was like, "Thank God you guys aren't like them." And that was it. And I was like, "Oh,
yep."
They were the class. It was like the class clown all-star team. You know what I mean?
I do, because I both was in that class and taught that class.
Yeah.
I've had so many just truly awful students, but I also was an awful student. So I'm my own problem.
Oh yeah, that's true. You were a super class clown.
Oh, I was such a class clown that when we did our yearbook photos for class clowns, I skipped the class clown photo and it was just the girl by herself. So it says her name and then Jesse Cox not pictured. I just didn't go to it. I was like, it'd be funnier if I don't show up.
Was it funnier?
To me. I don't know if anyone else laughed, but I thought it was hilarious.
Wait, so they actually had a class clown like photo thing?
I'll have to find it. I was a bunch of them. Like, they did like those superlative things, like class smarty pants, and like biggest flirt, and like hottest guy, like that kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't know. We had that, but we never had like pictures with it.
Yeah, they put it in the yearbook.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, somewhere out there is some shit, I guess.
Kids, annoying. I heard the new Game of Thrones House of the Dragon thing was actually pretty good.
Did you watch it or did you just hear it?
No, I didn't watch it. I just heard it was good. Because I was going to watch it and I was like, I don't know. But so far, it's got 8.9 on IMDb. It's got a 90% on the Google users, which I don't even know. And everybody I've heard from, they're just like, yeah, it's pretty good. So I kind of want to watch it now.
Okay. I mean, I don't. Even my mom was like, I think I'm gonna watch it. I am so burnt by the previous incarnation of the show and how it ended and how I still don't have my damn books. It's been years, Crendor. Years.
Oh, he gave up. I guarantee it.
I'm so I feel like I'm watching everyone be lured in by, it's like if I knew the really shitty older brother who was like a terrible person and just like the worst. You know what it is? It's like watching someone like hating one of the Paul brothers, but then watching someone fall for the other one. So being like, that guy's a complete asshole, but his friend is not, but his brother's nice. No, I can't allow you to do that. But here I am like, yeah, all right, maybe. What am I going to say? I haven't seen it. It could be great. I don't know that I care, Crendor. I don't know that I care.
All right, you say it now, but we'll wait. We'll see. Maybe at some point you're going to be like, you know what? I'll watch it. Then you're going to be like, all right, it's good.
I went to go drink my drink and it went down the wrong pipe. And I almost died.
The classic. Yeah, do you know, I was reading about that, how like your airway like blocks off or whatever real fast. Food and water are supposed to go down the esophagus and into the stomach. However, when food goes down the wrong pipe, it is entering the airway. This
Yeah,
gives
well,
food
I
and
know
water
that.
the opportunity to enter the lungs. If food or water gets into the lungs, this can cause aspiration pneumonia.
Well, thank you for that information.
And so what I'm trying to say is, I'm probably gonna watch this show, and I don't know. It's okay. Part of me is just like, you know what? Maybe they're like, God, that ended so shitty. Everyone hated it, so now we really have to try on this one.
Yeah, right? I mean, okay.
That's my mentality. It might be a little copium, but I mean, if everybody's watching it, it was pretty good. I'm like, maybe I'll watch and I'll report back on this
I would
show.
love to know.
All
Anything else going on with you?
Nah, that's about it.
Well,
Yeah.
see, WoW fans, this is what you're getting. This is what you're getting into. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about this man.
Yeah.
He's not a threat. He's not a threat to your video game existence. Your character isn't going to meet like a future creep in World of Warcraft. You're fine.
That's true. In fact, I got my pelvic floor issues again from sitting too much from playing Pokemon. So now I got to start using my sit-stand desk more. So I think I got to use my standing desk. But I need, like, the thing is, right, you're not supposed to constantly stand, because that can also cause issues. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to, like, do, like, hybrid, where you stand for a bit, and then you sit a bit, and then you stand a bit, and then you sit a bit. That's, like, the ideal.
I mean, I wouldn't know because I bought, at the beginning of August, I bought a sit-stand desk for my home, and it hasn't arrived yet. It's been almost a full month. Hasn't arrived yet. What? I went to go contact their support, and there was, like, the email didn't work. I am not sure if I got ripped off or I don't know. I'm like, hello? I would like my desk. And they're like, your desk will arrive in 8 to 10 days. It has been 28 days. I bought it August 1st.
Did they give you any, like, shipping details?
Not anything. They said it would ship, and here's the thing is, it's the same company I bought a sit-stand desk for the office. So I know they're good. I'm on it right now.
Oh.
So I know it works. Originally, when I first bought the one for the office, and I bought that in 2021, I bought it. 2 days later, I got a shipping notification, and then 3 days later, it arrived.
Huh.
I sent it, or I bought it. They sent me a thing that said, hey, you have a thing coming. It'll be 8 to 10 days, and then nothing. Nothing.
That is weird. I mean, normally they give you a tracking number, though.
Oh, I am very aware.
So maybe they're just backed up from shipping problems or something. I guess that's the only thing I can think of.
A month, though, bro? A month?
I mean, things have gotten delayed a few months from all the shipping issues.
A month, though, bro? I am so upset.
Well, I mean, when we ordered last year, well, I don't even know if it's worse. I feel like it's better than last year, but last year when we ordered a new couch, it took like 3 months. They were like, we got 2 of the parts here, but one of them's going to take a few months. And then we were like, all right, it took a few months.
Here's the thing. I can't even get that information because when I go to contact them, I go to their email thing, and it's like, oh, you forgot to enter your name and address. I'm like, no, I did. Go back, enter it again. And then it's like, nope, can't submit. You forgot to enter your name and address. Their system is like broken. And I'm starting to think like, all right, well, I ordered this in 2021, so maybe in the last year something crazy's happened. So I'll go check out their social media. Maybe something's going on there. The social media, no one has posted since 2016. Losing my mind. I'm like, you kidding me right now?
Is there any like contact us at the bottom that isn't a form?
That's what I've been trying to do. They have a phone number, and it says to call between 8 and 8. I'm like, okay. So I tried to call yesterday, and it was like, sorry, call between 8 and 8. I'm like, what? And so I was like, maybe they're closed on the weekend. Maybe that's the problem. They're closed weekends. So I'll call them Monday morning. So I'm going to try and call them Monday morning, see what's up. But I'm terrified that, like, I'm going to have to go through one of those, hi, credit card company, this thing isn't real. I'm going to need to, like, charge back that. I'm so upset. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, well, keep us updated on the Great Desk Adventure.
Thanks. Oh, I will. I want that thing so bad, and what are you going to do?
Yep.
Well, you know what else you can do? Boy, this is a terrible segue.
Whoa.
You head over to MeUndies.com/Crendor and get yourself some good undies. Have you ever truly put on some buttery soft undies or bralettes or sweats or t-shirts or whatever? Because if you haven't had the smooth caress of MeUndies on that hot bod of yours, you are missing out. MeUndies is the undie on every podcaster's lips. It's got them to say the word undie, which I think many have never said, me certainly, and I say it now more than I probably should. Well, you can be like us and wear those MeUndies all the time. If you were at the live show, you got some MeUndie flashing. I gave you a little taste. I had mushrooms on mine. Honestly, I think we both endorse them heavily. I've had friends who have gotten them, and they love them. MeUndies they're some very good underwear. It is a feeling you can't really describe. It is made out of micromodal something or others. I don't know how it works. I still don't know how it works. It's crazy to me. But they also have socks and, like I said, bralettes and loungewear, tees, shorts, rompers, all with this silky softness that stays that way for as long as you own them. It's so good. They even have hoodies for your dog. Everything is available in sizes XS to 4XL. MeUndies is your destination for all things soft and sustainable. MeUndies has a great offer for you right now. If you're a first-time purchaser, you can get 20% off plus free shipping. That's 20% off your first order. Free shipping, 100% satisfaction guarantee. MeUndies.com/Crendor. That's MeUndies.com/Crendor.
That's me.
Also, today we're brought to you by Factor. When summer starts to wind down, fall can get a bit chaotic. Whether you're going back to school as either a teacher or a student, pain in the ass either way, Factor is ready for you at home whenever you get back. You don't have to cook. You don't have to do a whole bunch of stuff. Literally, it's a ready-to-eat meal delivery service that is here to help you stay on top of your goals, both in life and, with your body. Factor makes lunch and dinner a breeze. Their fresh, never frozen meals are delivered ready to heat and eat in 2 minutes so you can fuel up fast and get on with your day. They've got Protein Plus plans that make it easier to power up your satisfying meals with 30 grams of protein or more. They've got 30 meals a week plus 30-some add-on options, all of it from smoothies to juices to snacks to whatever you need to keep yourself going through the day. They got Gourmet Plus meals for something a little extra special. They offer vegan or veggie, Protein Plus, keto, Calorie Smart. They have the cold pressed juices. They got veggie sides. They got all sorts of stuff to keep you fueled and, more importantly, healthy during your day. So what you can do right now is see for yourself by going to go.factor75, that's 75.com/Cox130 and use Cox130130 to get $130 off across 6 boxes. That's code Cox130 at go.factor75.com/Cox130 to get $130 off. All right, Crendor, let's go to traffic. Let's go to Crendor. The traffic over.
Traffic is actually getting a little better. Gas prices going down, people back in school, going to work, all the stuff, fall's coming in. So, people not traveling, going on vacations much anymore. And, it's calming down a bit. However, there still is a lot of traffic, especially during rush hour. So watch out if you're rushing in the hour of rush. Try to walk. Do walk hour instead. Back to you.
If we could have like an hour of rush where it was just all rush during rush hour, I'm sure a radio station has to be doing that.
There's got to be, yeah.
Welcome back to Rush Hour. Closer to the heart. There's got to be something.
Oh, yeah. There's got to be. Also, the fact that it's called rush hour and everyone goes like 2 miles an hour should be like, this is slow traffic hour.
Maybe it's because everyone's in a rush, but they get caught. Like they're in a rush to get home. You know what I mean?
I think that's what it is, but it is just funny that it's backlogged in the rush hour.
Closer to the heart.
Yeah.
All right. Then let's go to weather.
Weather time. All right. So I'm going to let you pick here, all right? I'm going to throw two places to your brain, and you're going to pick one. We've got Tywin, Wales, and Kajani, Finland.
Tywin, Wales. We got to go Tywin, Wales. It's Tywin, right?
Yep. Or it's Tywin.
How do you spell it?
Tywyn.
Tywyn.
Yeah.
Let's go with that because it seems more Game of Thronesy.
All right. Well, they do say.
And since you're already on that dragon thing, we might as well.
That's true, yeah. This town is home to the Tallinn Railway, which is a historic railway housing 150 years of steam trains. The railway is historically significant not just for being the first heritage railway, but also being entirely volunteer-run from the start of its inception in 1951, even under significant financial pressure. The author of the original Thomas the Tank Engine books has not only volunteered on this railway in the 50s, but has also written fictional counterparts to all of the engines in his books. There's also the Cadfan Stone, I guess.
Yeah. Oh.
They just said,
I mean,
guess
that
there's
is
also
like
the Cadfan Stone, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, the weather there. Currently, 64 degrees Fahrenheit. You've got 30.2 inches of pressure, 79% humidity, 10 miles of visibility, 5-mile-an-hour winds, 57 on the dew point, UV index 0. Moon phase is a waxing crescent, and a 6:20 a.m. sunrise with an 8:13 p.m. sunset. Looking at the 10-day. We got 73, mostly sunny, 71, mostly sunny on Tuesday, Wednesday, 72, mostly cloudy, Thursday, 72, partly cloudy, Friday, light rain, 69, nice, Saturday, 67, light rain, Sunday, 69, nice, light rain, and Monday, 69, nice, showers.
You know what? It amazes me how small some of the towns that we cover are. This town seems very small, and I will say, I love that we have like a random hey, I listened to you from this town where there's like 6 people, and I'm one of the. That's pretty good. I would say we're dominating the population in the ratings if I'm being honest.
That's already like 20% of the town.
Yeah, we're doing great. If you can get your friends to listen, we can take over the whole town. You can name it Cox and Cren Land.
All right, I just clicked Cox and Cren Lane. There's a place called Holgate Shop Honey Ice Cream. And it's a bear.
I see that. Yes.
A bear licking his lips, and it's honey ice cream. I don't even know how that's made. Is it just ice cream with honey on it? Or is it actual honey ice cream? Like they use honey instead of sugar? Because I guess honey is sugar.
I mean, I'm looking at the photos, and oh my God. Well, one of the photos is a bear that looks like a psycho killer.
Yeah, I see that bear.
But it kind of just looks like ice cream. So it must not have honey on it. It must be in it.
Yeah, because I mean, honey is just sugar when you like cook with it.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. But I wonder if it tastes different with the honey. I don't know. I'm curious. I would try it.
Yeah, I'm fascinated by the fact that there appears to be a ton. You know what? Actually, this is very, very funny to me. The main road, A493, through the town, is like exactly what I would imagine when I think of small British town. There is pub, Indian food, a place called Propagander, which, first off, is a hilarious name if it's about propaganda, but Propagander, and I have no idea what they serve here. It looks actually delicious. Oh, my goodness. Wow, that looks great. And then fish and chips place. And then another pub. And then a pharmacy, a fish and chips, a pharmacy, a grocery store. What is Walker's Restaurant? fish and chips and all right.
Skippy's Fish and Chips.
Yeah.
They have a sign where they're closed, and there's a kangaroo on it, and I don't know why.
I'm obsessed with the fact that Skippy's Fish and Chips is very close to more Taiwan quality fish and chips. They're very close.
Oh, yeah. And they got 0.4
Do you think they're
higher
mortal
rating.
enemies?
Yes, 100%. No doubt.
But also the more menu looks, I guess that's how you say it, looks vastly different.
Yeah, and they also got seagull statues.
Yeah, I love those seagull statues. I'm here for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this seems very like a different kind of fish and chip.
Yeah, it looks like a little fancier.
Yeah.
Then there's Walkers, who also, dude, everybody here just sells fish and chips.
I mean, they literally are in the water.
Yeah.
Like, this is the ocean's right there, so
It's just the
you
fact
better
that you
be
could-
selling fish and chips.
If you walk down a street, there's like 30 different places.
That's what I'm saying. It's great. What's crazy is that there's that main road that goes from, outside of town all the way to what I assume is downtown at a train stop.
Yeah.
And other than that, it's kind of like, your average. Never mind. There's nothing average about this town. Oh my God. Crendor.
What?
Gwynedd Paranormal Investigations. 1 star. Yes. Oh, man. It's just a house. It's just someone's house. But it's an investigation. Get out of town. Oh, my
it at?
God. Yeah. Oh, they have a team. Manifestations, spirits, ghost hunting. Oh, my God. Meet the team. We are a paranormal investigation group specifically set up to raise money for local charities in Gwynedd in North Wales area. Started November 2011 by me, Zoe Callow. We are a paranormal investigation group specifically set up to raise... You just said that. I personally have been a paranormal investigator for almost 20 years, and previous to this, I ran another paranormal investigation group for 6 years. I have many more years' experience of paranormal activity since I was a young child. We conduct overnight paranormal investigations. Oh my God, yes. Yes. I love everything about this. Yep. This is the town. They have a live ghost cam? Uh-oh.
Live
It's not
ghost
supported
cam?
anymore. It's not supported anymore, unfortunately.
Ah, jeez. And it looks like the 2 reviews that gave it 1 star said they don't respond.
Well, that's because you haven't tried a seance.
Yeah, that's true. They just probably called.
Yeah, you gotta you gotta contact them telepathically. Yes, I love that is on the Google map. That isn't just like it is like this is an important piece of lore here.
This is the paranormal investigations. Well, that's the weather.
All right. What is going on, sports?
Sports. Welcome to sports. So, NFL preseason finally coming to a close, which means we're getting to the regular season. Currently, there's only one preseason game left, and it is the Lions and the Steelers. And the Steelers are up 3-0 in a meaningless preseason game that the winner doesn't really matter at all.
That. Don't be like that, man.
And then we have the Major League Baseball, where the Yankees are still in first at 78-49. The Guardians are first place in the Central, the Astros in the West, the Mets in the East, Cardinals in the Central, and Dodgers in the West. But we look at the wild card, it's getting crazy. You got the Rays, the Mariners, the Blue Jays, the Orioles, all those teams battling for wild card spots. And then the National League got the Braves, Phillies, Padres, Brewers, all battling for wild card spots. Wacky, wild, crazy wild card races. And only 3 of those teams that I mentioned would get in. So, like, out of the Rays, Mariners, Blue Jays, Orioles, only 3 of those can get in. So someone's getting left out, unless the Twins go on a run too. But I don't know, get a little late. But who knows? So yeah, that's sports.
Okay. What's our fact of the day?
Fact of the day. In ancient Rome, lemons were used as an antidote to all poisons. That's all it says.
I mean, there's no. All right, now I gotta Google lemon as antidote.
Yeah.
This is. Can I just say, when you type in lemon as an antidote, this is what pops up in Google. Lemon as antidote for poison ivy. Lemon as antidote for poison. Lemon as antidote for poison oak. Lemon as antidote for death. That last one seems like I should click that.
I don't see anything about it. Is this website lying? But it sounds true. Okay, but here's Poisons and Antidotes from Godey's Ladies Book 1854. These are from an 1854 publication.
1854 isn't Rome.
That's what I'm saying, but this is the only thing I can find that goes that far back. Alcohol. First, cleanse out the stomach by an emetic. Then dash cold water on head and give ammonia.
Oh my God.
Then,
after giving them loads of cocaine, give them some lemon.
Now, if you have ammonia poisoning, remedy, lemon juice or vinegar. Afterwards, milk and water or flaxseed tea.
Then wrap them in asbestos.
Here's the thing. There's people like doing this shit today.
I was just going to say, when I typed in lemon cure for death, the first thing that popped up is a guy during COVID who stuck lemons in his nose in order to keep himself from getting COVID, and he died. So
Jesus. Well, here's the thing. I'm sure lemons are good for you, but they're not going to cure your ailments.
Literally, it says lemon juice tea does not cure COVID. The fact that has to be a giant, bold article title. Oh, my God.
Now, here's the thing. If you got opium poisoning, all right, first, give a strong emetic. I don't even know if that's how you say this. Emetic, E-M-E-T-I-C, of mustard and water. Then strong coffee and acid drinks. Dash cold water on head. This is like, you know, in video games where you have to do like a little thing and they're like, give me the pliers. All right, now throw some stuff in the fire. And you like go back and forth. That's what this reminds me of. Like, all right, give them some coffee. Dash water on head. Now, combine mustard and water. Make them drink it. This is crazy.
I am so blown away that there are so many just absolute bogus things about lemons. This is wild.
Yeah.
Expired lemon juice and diarrhea? ? What?
Wait, hold on. Oh, this is a audio thing. Oh my God. Someone did say, wait, okay. Oh wait, in ancient Rome, lemons were used as antidote to all poisons. That's a Snapple fact. It's got to be true.
Right, but that doesn't. Snapple facts need to be backed with Snapple evidence. You can't just Snapple fact me. Where's the Snapple background information?
All right, here we go. Sour note. In ancient Rome, lemons were only for the rich. This is an article with real words. Lemons were the acai bowls of the ancient Romans, prized by the privileged because they were rare and treasured for their healing powers. In fact, this coveted fruit, as well as the citron, were the only citrus fruits known in the ancient Mediterranean. However, the citrus fruits that followed in years later weren't as exclusive as lemons and citrons. All other citrus fruits most probably spread more than a millennium later and for economic reasons. Okay. What do they talk about poisons?
I will say, when you brought up citron, I went to go look that up. I guess it translates to Citrus medica, which I guess would be a medical citrus. That does check out.
Huh. And a citron just looks like a crazy lemon.
Is this why? Wow. Apparently, if you look at the cross section of a citron, my God, it is like 99% rind.
It is. Oh my god.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay, I mean, I guess that's...
So then the lemon, it looks like it just expanded outward to have more like
I mean, I guess
juice.
that's why it's a different thing, is it has less rind, more juice pulp.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're going to get a message from someone that's like, "That ain't correct! These are the
yeah.
reasonings!"
100%. It's just like my NPC. There's always somebody. There's always somebody. Citron, actually. The Romans. Great.
Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense because I'm looking at the folk medicine version, and it says that in ancient, through medieval times, citron was used mainly for medical purposes, such as combating seasickness, scurvy, and other disorders. I imagine because it had a really high content of vitamin C and dietary fiber. And I guess the rind had essential oils. And so it checks out. I don't know that I think it's like a cure-all, but it certainly has a lot of things that would help people who
like
in
vitamins.
the olden days probably needed a lot of vitamin C.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, all right. I mean, yeah. It probably did help, but didn't cure poison.
Yeah, I don't think it cured poison, but you know what? Maybe our poisons are stronger now. Maybe we've really honed poisons, and we got that stuff down. And back in the day, you know what? I'm going to say it. Ancient Rome, your poisons was weak. Your poisons was weak.
Dude.
Someone had to say it. Someone had to say it.
Well, there's your fact of the day.
All right. Let's go to big story of today.
Let's go with the big story.
You notice I'm just all over the place. Let's just keep moving. Let's just keep going.
All right. This one's interesting. A fisherman thought he caught a rock. He snagged a prehistoric treasure instead.
What does that mean?
The Nebraska man said he initially believed the underwater find was the skeleton of a catfish or a deer. A Nebraska man fishing in a tournament got more than he bargained for after casting his line into the Missouri River earlier this month. Andy Moore was fishing west of Yankton, South Dakota, when he snagged a rock in the water and kayaked over to take a closer look. Quote, I get up to it and I'm like, oh wow, that's kind of cool. I thought it was a big catfish skeleton or a deer skeleton. Something told me to take a picture of this. Moore shared pictures of the object online, and someone reached out to suggest it could be a prehistoric fossil. The fisherman later contacted a biologist with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers who confirmed that Moore seems to have found a predator fish fossil that is up to 90 million years old.
Whoa!
He said, I'm still kind of mind blown about the whole thing. The fossil won't be underwater anymore as it's now being prepared for display at the Lewis and Clark Visitor Center in Crofton, Nebraska. And if you want to see it, there it is. Click the thing and then there's pictures.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, it looks
I
like...
mean, it's like pieces.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like a spine, right?
Yeah. I wonder how they determined what it actually was in the end. I mean, obviously, whatever it was, it's big. And, like, you can see the spine.
Yeah.
But I wonder how they determined, oh, that's a predator fish.
Yeah, I have no idea. Oh, yeah, 100%. I've seen plenty of these in my day.
I mean, I guess that if this is your job and you're a paleontologist, you probably have.
That's true. You probably have. It's
Wow,
it's still
that's
crazy. Like, just imagine.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
yeah. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, just imagine you're out fishing and you just pull in a 90 million year old fossil. That's
I
crazy.
guess it brings into context the fact that most of what is land was underwater at some point.
Yeah.
And there were things that it's like we went to that exhibit at the museum. I am obsessed over the fact that some guy posted, and I keep thinking about this, a photo of, I guess it was taken from the International Space Station or something. I don't know what it's from, but it's the side of Earth where there's no continents. Have you seen that?
No.
Like, maps don't do it justice, but the Pacific Ocean is so big that if you're facing Earth, like the blue ball of Earth,
Right.
that at a certain point, the continents are barely visible on the outside, and then there's an entire side of Earth with just water.
Huh.
Hold on, let's see if I can find this.
All right.
Earth's water-only side. Images. Does that exist? I'm still choking on the fact that I choked on my damn self earlier.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, here's a Vsauce version of it. Even today, Earth can appear to be almost entirely water. Yeah, this image right here. I'll just send it to you. Copy link, send to Crendor.
Okay.
Look at this. There's just one, like, that's crazy.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
so crazy.
that is crazy. What the shit?
You know, like, that's how big the Pacific Ocean is compared to the Atlantic. And how, I mean, like, that's crazy. You can see kind of on the edges where Australia is down the bottom, and where, like, up at the top you can kind of see all the little connectors of the north.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like Alaska to, you know, Russia and stuff. But most of it is completely empty. Just blue, like perfectly blue with clouds.
Yeah, that's wild. Shit.
I know,
Oh my
crazy,
God.
right?
That is crazy. Water. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere, man. So, yeah. And then at a certain point in time, things that were above ground were below sea level. And, you know, like a bunch of dudes were swimming around. Big-ass predator fish. And now this dude, 90 million years later, is like, got him! Which makes me curious if, like, 90 million years from now, someone's going to be playing around with my stone-encrusted body.
Wow, we found this guy. He's 800 million years old. I think it's a deer.
What's
yeah, it's a deer.
I think I saw an article, and I want to say it was a buffalo, but I could be wrong. It was some animal. Maybe it was a cow. Some animal, I guess, was perfectly preserved for X number of years in ice. And when the scientists got it out, it was so preserved that it didn't have any bacteria on it, so they cut off a piece and ate it.
What?
I'm telling you. Oh, now I gotta look this up.
What the
Cut
shit?
off piece of ancient animal and ate it. I don't know what the animal was. It was a bison. That's what it was. A dinner party that served up a 50,000-year-old bison stew.
What the shit? That's crazy.
Yeah, in Alaska, they found this like perfectly preserved bison in ice, I guess, named Blue Babe. And Blue Babe was discovered 5 years earlier by gold miners. And they reported the findings, and then I guess they like took this thing in, and it froze so rapidly following its death, perhaps the result of wintertime, that they were amazed to find that it froze so well that muscle tissue retained a texture not unlike beef jerky. Its fatty skin and bone marrow remained intact too, even after thousands of years. So why not try to eat part of it? And so they did.
That is, I feel like I'd be scared to eat it.
Well, they said when they unfroze the bit that they got, it gave off the unmistakable aroma of beef and not unpleasantly mixed with faint smell of earth in which it was found with a touch of mushroom. They then added garlic and mushrooms, carrots, potatoes to aid to the aged meat, coupled that with wine, and they had a full-fledged dinner.
That is crazy. I still would not eat it. I'd be scared.
Well, this person said Guthrie,
Right.
who was a hunter, says they weren't deterred by the thousands-year-old bison because it takes a very special kind of microorganism. And this is just one guy. This is hilarious.
Bliss.
I think I got sick just reading about this.
I think he did.
Says it would. So this guy says it would take a very special kind of organism to make me sick, is what he's saying. And I eat frozen meat all the time. All sorts of animals I kill or my neighbors kill, and they don't get kind of old after 3 years in the freezer. So, It tastes a bit like what you would expect it, a little bit like a ring of mud. But it wasn't bad. Not so bad that we couldn't each have a bowl. He can't remember if anyone present had seconds, though.
Well, I mean, I guess they didn't get sick then. But
now I'm obsessed with the fact that another article is reconstructing the menu of a pub in ancient Pompeii. I love this kind of stuff. I love learning about what people ate thousands and thousands of years ago.
Yeah. No, that's crazy.
Oh man, they were having braised duck. Hell yeah, I bet that was delicious.
Oh, the braised duck. I've never had duck.
Dude, you never had duck? Here's the thing. Duck can be either very, very good or super fatty, depending on how it's cooked. And if it's super fatty, not a fan. I don't like it.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of people who do, but not me.
I'm not a big, like, fatty meat person. Like, even if there's, like, the steaks or something that are really fatty, I don't like that. I like more the New York strip where the fat's just, like, on the one part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of big fatty steaks, even though people are like, "Dude, I love it. It's so good." Like, nah, no.
Yeah, I don't know. Give me a New York strip. That's what I want. And then I'm like, if I want to eat the fat, I can eat it. If I don't, then I don't.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a big news story today.
All right. Well, that's for us. Crendor, hit him with the socials.
We've got socials, youtube.com/Cox and Crendor podcast, all one word. You can see all the podcasts uploaded if you comment, like, subscribe, especially if you comment. Otherwise, they won't show up. It's crazy. Hit the bell to be notified when these get uploaded. Also, you can go to the Cox and Crendor YouTube, which is just all the animations, the youtube.com/Cox and Crendor. We're also on Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, and various other podcast platforms. Also, you can see our stuff we create at youtube.com/JesseCox, youtube.com/Crendor, Twitter, JesseCox, Twitter, Crendor, Facebook, JesseCox, Facebook, Crendor, Twitch, JesseCox, Twitch, Crendor, Patreon, JesseCox, Patreon, Crendor, JesseCox, TikTok, Crendor, Instagram, Notorious Cox, Instagram, Crendor was taken, and YouTube.com/just Warhammer, Crendor. Woo!
All right. Thanks so much. We'll see y'all next week. And as always,
shake the octopus.
Why the octopus?
I don't know. He's the closest thing.
To be continued.